It's Week 11 of the National Football League. And coming up, it's Emmanuel Forbes. He's putting together an incredible season, now in double digits with 10 picks. It's the Commanders and the Eagles. And it kicks off.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson up here in the booth. And Greg, this is one of those games that it's a little old school. Maybe if it was in black and white, it would be fitting, right? We got a couple of teams who love to hand it off and see their running backs do it on the ground.
It's just so cool, and you mentioned it, Mike. Maybe 10, 15 years ago, this would have been the norm on any given weekend, but we're seeing the game trend to more of a passing-style offense. If you want to score points, it mostly comes through the air. So for these two kind of throwback offenses that rely so heavily on their running backs, for anybody that loves old-school power football, I think we're in for a treat.
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. And leading them out, their quarterback. It's Jalen Hurts.
I think when you go back and watch last week's game, Mike, I think things were at play. Let's give credit to the defense. I think they did a nice job of identifying some of the easy... We've seen this quarterback hit from a week-to-week basis. They took it away. They made him go to his second, third, check down through his progression. And then secondly, did line up when they did get the look they wanted. He just missed a lot of throws, so they know they cannot afford another pedestrian performance out of him this week. If he can play to the standard we've seen in weeks past, they can have a better chance of having a better result.
That one good for a dozen and a very quick first down.
I think this is something we're going to continue to see today, Mike, as this game goes along. They're going to make the defense make a decision. Do you want to account for the running back, or do you want to account for the quarterback? In this case, they choose the running back, and the quarterback makes them pay by picking up the first down.
You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
You look underneath here for Barkley. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
To the air again, Hurts. That's caught downfield by Smith. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he will score. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Kicker. Defense.
Jake
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. And if he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with
Here's 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. Yet another Alabama back in the league. This is Brian Robinson. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Another run here for Robinson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
On 1st down, right back to Robinson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now this time they'll look to throw. This one complete right side. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. 1st down, Washington. On the option, here's Robinson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. He'll drop to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Eagles have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. We might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. He'll look to throw. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas.
Just take what the defense is giving you. And you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And I'll tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up first and goal. The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll try to run with Robinson. A dive, and he's in. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Washington. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Commanders come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to see the football for the second time. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, first and 10. Hurts going to fire this one out to Smith. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll run it here with Saquon. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
It's like a design run. Hurts has it. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down. Now we'll get a pause here. An injured player, and it's A.J. Brown, who was hurt on that last play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. A run up the middle with Barkley. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Third down and 9.
It's 3rd and 9.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Quick throw here is complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. So on fourth down, on comes Michael Dixon to punt. Mecole Hardman deep to return. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Commanders' offense and running back Brian Robinson on the field for their next drive. And he has been sensational in this opening quarter. You have to imagine we're going to see much more of him as this game goes on. Here's a zone read to start the drive. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down coming up. They'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. The Commanders set to kick this one away. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. First and 10.
At their own 26-yard line.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Second and 7. Now Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up third and 3.
Hurts now. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
The Commanders' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. He is the NFL leader in rushing to this point in the season, so he's hoping to put together a solid second half to try to take home the title. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. They'll go again with Robinson. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
Yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Eagles offense ready to get back at it. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
At the 31-yard line.
To throw is Hurts. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
That's good for Eagles. 1st down.
Now Barkley. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short. Play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
Hurts. And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down.
And I like the idea of moving the pocket. It makes it harder for the defense to rush the passer, but you have to account for the end man on the line of scrimmage, and that guy's job is to set an edge. Nobody gets outside of me. In this case, the quarterback. You've got to be better protecting your edges anytime you put your quarterback on the move.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing is Hurts. To the right side here, pass is caught. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Here's Michael Dixon now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They'll start out 1st down and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he'll get this only up to about the 33-yard line. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. 3rd and 9. He'll try to run for it. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so... Receivers downfield, you have to account for the quarterback. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
On the give, it's Harris. They'll try to set up the screen here. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. 15 yards on the catch and run for the first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. They'll run with Robinson. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Commanders. Bates now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Commanders will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. A pistol snap back to Hurts. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The Commanders' offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From out of the gun, he'll throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. He'll drop to throw. And he gets that to Hardman. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. And this was the old NFL record spot, a 63-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good! From the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey. And that's been a back-and-forth game, all tied in the second quarter. From there, we head all the way out west to see what's happening with the LA Chargers. And they trail the visiting Las Vegas Raiders. And that one's gone to halftime. Zach Dysert, a touchdown catch in that first half. Finally, let's get to Silicon Valley to check on the 49ers at home at Levi Stadium. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Christian McCaffrey, well over 100 yards rushing with a touchdown run as well. It was a solid first half of football for the Alabama man, Brian Robinson. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. We check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend, and you see he is currently second in that category. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. A quick slant into the hands of Thomas. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. On the zone read, here's Harris. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Off-balance throw. It's complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Quick throw here is complete. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. Dan Quinn wants a second opinion here, and he has thrown the challenge flag.
Previous play is under review.
What they're looking at here is the spot of the football. Always tricky to get this exactly right, but it only takes a few inches to make a big impact. So slow this down, find a landmark on the field, and determine where the spot should be.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is first.
This winds up to be a very smart decision to throw the challenge flag. They remeasure, and this indeed will become a first down. They run over center with Robinson. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Now Robinson. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down. After that play, we have one of the commanders who is down. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. They'll throw here on third and short yardage. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. A gift, and here comes Robinson. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle. They'll look to throw. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Penny Moore.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
The Eagles offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Hurts going to keep it on the option. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short game.
And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Hurts working in the pistol. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Here comes the Eagles punt team, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back set to go once more. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Harris. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. The motion man here is Wilson. On the give, it's Robinson. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Here's Bates for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Commanders are out to a 21-10 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Eagles offense ready for this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
On second down, Barkley trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Hurts finding Smith, and an Eagle, first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
We spent so much time talking about quarterbacks and the special plays that they can make. And, of course, that's a big part of playing quarterback in the NFL. But also, can you avoid the bad plays? Do you know when the fight is over and live to play another down? Don't take that sack. Throw the ball away, get back out there on 3rd down, and give yourself a chance.
This one into the hands of Brown. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team, as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and sets up 3rd down. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
The Commanders about to send this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The home team's offense ready to take over once again. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Hurts. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
Man in motion is Brown. Hurts now on 3rd and 2. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Punt team out, ready to send this one away. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. Eddie has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. They run it over center with Harris. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Back to throw. A pass taken in by Harris. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. This a must stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Give to Robinson from the pistol. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
On the handoff, it's Harris. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stop it.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up. They'll throw out of the gun. A throw left side taken in by Thomas. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Commanders are going to open up a 2-touchdown lead, 24-10. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down. On the handoff, it's Robinson. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal. And room to operate as he takes it down to the 2. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he will take it in himself. Touchdown, Commanders. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Commanders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. To the air again. Hurts. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. He keeps it himself.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. On second down, Hurts. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A loss of 9 on the play brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long.
Great, check. Come on, boys. Let's count the run. No touch.
Here's Hurts. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
The visitors' offense ready to take over possession of the football. As we look back at some of the highlights of this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Another run here for Robinson. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. Tight end going in motion here. On third down, it's Robinson. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one. So, a win here on the road for the Commanders. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.